My husband tried to give away our baby to his sister because I was unfit to be a mother. I gave him two choices. Nate and I had been trying for a baby for 3 years, 2 miscarriages, endless fertility treatments, and then finally our daughter Lily was born healthy at 38 weeks. Those first few days home were everything I dreamed about. Nate would wake up for the 3 a.m. feedings with me. We'd sit together while I nursed, and he'd tell Lily stories about how much we wanted her. His family threw us a huge welcome home party. Everyone was thrilled, especially his sister Rachel, who'd been trying for kids even longer than us with no luck. She held Lily for hours that day, wouldn't put her down even when she cried. I thought it was sweet how much she loved being an aunt. Then Rachel started coming over every single day. At first, she'd bring food and help with laundry, which was actually helpful. But after 2 weeks, things got weird. She'd show up at 6 a.m. saying she wanted to let me sleep, but I'd find her in the nursery just staring at Lily in her crib. She started calling Lily my baby instead of my niece. When I corrected her, she'd laugh and say I was being sensitive from the hormones. One morning, I woke up and found Rachel had completely rearranged the nursery because she said the layout was wrong for proper development. Nate said she was just excited and trying to help. Then Rachel started showing up during Lily's feeding times. She'd sit right next to me and watch, saying she was learning for when she had her own baby. She bought formula and kept insisting I should switch because breastfeeding was making me too tired to be a good mom. When I said no, she told Nate I was being stubborn and putting my pride over Lily's needs. He actually asked me to consider it. The breaking point was when I came back from a pediatrician appointment and found Rachel and Nate in the living room with papers spread everywhere. Rachel had printed out articles about postpartum depression, and they were making a list of my symptoms I didn't have. She said I seemed overwhelmed and maybe I needed more help than I was admitting. Nate was nodding along like an idiot. That night, Nate sat me down and said Rachel had offered to take Lily for a few weeks to give me a break, not babysit. Take her to her house an hour away. He said it would be good for me to rest and recover properly. I asked if he'd lost his mind. He said I was proving Rachel's point by getting defensive. I told him if he ever suggested giving away our baby again, he'd be talking to divorce lawyers. He slept on the couch. Rachel called the next day crying, saying she just wanted to help and I was keeping her from her niece. She said family helps each other and I was being selfish. Then she said something that made my blood freeze. She said maybe she'd be a better mother to Lily since she actually appreciated the gift of a child. I hung up on her. That weekend, Nate's mom called, saying Rachel told her I was struggling and refusing help. She offered to come stay with us to make sure Lily was being cared for properly. Then Nate's dad called, saying the same thing. Then his other sister. Rachel had told the entire family that I was an unfit mother. The next week, I found out Rachel had been telling her friends she was going to adopt a baby soon. One of them congratulated me at the grocery store for being such a selfless sister-in-law. That's when I knew this was never about helping me. Rachel wanted my baby and was trying to manipulate everyone into making it happen. So I started recording everything. Not to post anywhere, just for proof. Every visit, every conversation, every text. Rachel didn't know about the baby monitor app on my phone that recorded sound and video. Got her saying Lily would be better off with a mother who deserved her. Got Nate agreeing that I seemed too attached to the baby. Then I invited Rachel over for coffee to clear the air. Told her I wanted to apologize and work things out. She showed up with a social worker friend she'd convinced to do a wellness check based on lies about the house being unsafe. The friend took one look at our spotless nursery, fully stocked kitchen, and happy baby, and told Rachel she needed to stop wasting people's time. I acted confused and asked what Rachel had told her. The social worker said Rachel claimed the baby was being neglected and living in filth. I started crying and showed her all the texts where Rachel said she wanted to take Lily. The social worker told Rachel she needed professional help and left. Rachel tried to explain, but I told her to get out. When Nate came home, I gave him 2 choices. Full story on channel, link below.